Okay. All right. Here I'm again. All right. To anyone who's now made it to episode 3, thank you. I want to thank you for being patient with my long period of quietness and just in general, just the fatigued personality of me. I'm not as energetic as a lot of people, but that's the authenticity that I give. I'm not high energetic when I speak. I'm not high energetic when I talk or give conversation. I'm not like that. Calm, soothing, whatever you can say. Cringe. Be what it is. But now that I'm here, third episode. The third thing. What would the third thing be? That'd be negative. I have the red pen. Actually, I left the black pen over there. So I'm actually uploading these as I go. I do the 15 minutes. I stop it. And to be honest, I put my phone on charge. And I just sit down and watch YouTube and then just let it upload and then come right back to it. So if you see the positions change for the mirror and stuff like that, there's your answer. Multiple videos being uploaded during the time. I'm trying to upload it as I go. I'm not trying to do one straight go. I'm trying to take a break and then come back and then come back with a fresh mind. I feel it's pretty successful in its own way. But the third point, which is a negative aspect, which is the second negative of me, is my pettiness. Here we go. I am petty. I am petty. I am an extremely petty person. There we go. And to anyone that doesn't understand what petty means, petty in its own way means small-minded, which narrow-minded, which you're fixated on one thing and you make it too big. So you make it simple and you make it like that. So it could be negative and good at the same time. So I'm in the negative aspect of petty, and that's where I want to go with that. So, and to break form, I feel the definition of petty can be used for good things. So if I just sit there and congratulate somebody over and over again about their biggest achievement and I hold that to them and I find the best in that, that's petty. That's still small-minded and narrow-minded at the same time. That's still going in that route. The same if you were to flip-flop it. Vice versa. So it doesn't contradict itself. But I'm in a negative aspect of petty. So, how I say, am I resentful? That's when I had to really think in my head. So, am I petty or am I resentful? So, when someone does something, I kind of hold it against them. And I kind of take it to heart. Which is negative because, like, it doesn't benefit both of us. It's so small, it messes with the bigger picture, and it shouldn't do that. But there's a lot of things that happen. So I'll just say petty, just because I can't figure out a different word for it. I'm stupid. If you can find a better word, please put it in the comments. Yeah. And no joke, my camera is focused, but you won't be able to see it. But it's focused and has a circle, so it makes me look like I'm wearing an article or I'm retarded. Just gotta deal with it. The little circle glass piece that's on people's eyes and stuff with the little chains so they can see out that one eye. But I am petty. So what makes me petty? What makes me petty? So the way I react about situations that have overly how do I explain this? The way I have reacted about situations that happen more than once is too, how do I say, naive. So I'm naive. I'm naive with situations that have happened once to me. Um, how else am I naive? How else am I petty? How else am I petty? Um, how do I say this? I become extremely impatient. I'm extremely impatient. I'm extremely impatient and become very entitled. There we go. So that's where my deliberate pettiness comes out of. So when someone does something to me and it throws my mood off, I'm really petty and I start thinking about the things that I've done for them. Why could they do that to me? And then I just start thinking and I start thinking and I start thinking and I start holding it against them. Uh, it just builds up and builds up and builds up, and I become impatient about it. Whether how severe the case is, or how, or just the severity of the case, it could be so small or so big. I could react the same way, whether the person or not, and it just depends. Very petty with that. What's another one? It's another one. Um, I like to throw things in people's faces. I still do that, not as much as I used to because I learned from it a little bit. But it still exists a little bit to where I will do that sometimes. And I don't remember the last time I did it, but that is a negative aspect about me. And maybe how severe the case is, I might throw something in your face. And that is a negative character aspect to throw something in somebody's face, no matter what. So I see it's bad, but it still is a part of me. I haven't done it in a while. I hope I've broken free of it, but it's still sort of kind of there. So I hope me realizing it and catching it will catch it before I actually do it in the future if I do it again. So I did do it recently. Just remembered I did. I'm not gonna say what it was, but I did, and it was stupid for me doing that a little bit because there's no point. Well, there is a point, and there isn't a point, and I didn't do it at the point that me going back and forth with it's gonna like cause me irritation, because like the way I seen the situation, it was proper to do it to give out the information that I was trying to. but not everybody's as patient as me, and they don't take it well. So it goes from there. So yeah. So 3 things about me being petty, and I'm gonna start like saying it over and over again. So I'm petty. I'm naive in multiple situations, so as I am naive to where um, if it keeps happening, I'm going to keep getting mad about it, and I'm going to hold it against you even stronger than it was last before. It's going to get worse. So the first time it's a small rate. Second time it starts to go a little bit further. Maybe the third time it's just an overbullying situation where I'm not going to handle it anymore, and I'm going to either blow up or just go completely silent and just act a certain way about it. I'll be straightforward if you ask a question about it. If you ask me generally, and I tell you if you ask me generally, I'll be honest. If you never ask about it, it's gonna boil over no matter what. I'm not gonna tell you personally. That's a big one. That's a big one. I'm not gonna tell you that you caused a problem because a lot of people aren't patient to know that they're imperfect. I'm imperfect. I understand I'm imperfect. I understand I have problems. I understand that these things are things. And that's why I'm here stating these off right now to show I have problems. I do have these problems. I do have trouble with myself. I do have that. The character aspect of living and going through life is to understand you and you only. And you need to push and build on yourself. And if you're not trying to do that, then what are you trying to do? Just live life and completely not learn anything. So the first part of life and getting through it, and the first obstacle is yourself. And if you don't get through yourself, you're going to waste more time dealing with yourself than actually dealing with other real world activities. You're never going to enjoy actually anything. So I'm petty about that. But also extremely impatient and become entitled. So I become entitled. I start throwing things that I've done for people in my head. Well, I say it out loud. I think I've done it maybe once or twice. I don't remember. Someone's going to remind me of that. But I have thrown things that I've done for some other people in their face. As in throwing in their face, but I feel entitled. I feel entitled to things, but I'm not entitled. It should be given with heart. And if it's not, it's okay. I give everything out of heart. That's the reason why I do it. I give it out of impulse because I love them, I care about them, and I'll do anything for them. And I will never try to hold that against them. Now, the pettiness just jump out and it does try to entitle that, but I have to push that away. But that is a sin of mine. That is a deep negative that needs to be like burned out and completely taken to the what is it, the dungeon, and locked away forever. Because I don't like that one. I don't like it happening to me. It's very hypocritical. If I can only do it, nobody else can do it. So that's it. And the third one is I will throw things in your face. I will throw everything in your face. I used to do it a lot. Family, blood related family. I used to do it a lot. Like, so that's insane to me, and it's just there. But I'll work on it. I fix it. I try to catch it where it is, and I try to do it. I ask for how do I say? I ask for a review of myself from my peers, and I try to push the best possible answers on me and the best possible routines on me to fix that or to find something to do that's new that could help. And that's what I'm trying to always do. So, but petty, I am petty, and that is a negative aspect. I do take responsibility for all the petty things that I've done in my life. Those things are stupid, those things are silly, but there are reasons to why I did it, and those reasons happened. I just have to look back at them, live, and learn, and hope for the best. But, hope you liked this episode. Take care. If you liked it, like it. If you would like to help, leave a comment. And if you know anybody who would like to see this video, share it. But I'll see y'all on the flip side. Bye. Yeah.